the Burushu people. And when we look at Burushaski, we find again some of these same words for cultural words. So sesen in Basque is sindar in Burushaski, sikiro is in Burushaski, sigir means goat, Basque bildoch, lamb, and Burushaski belis is ewe, female sheep, bihi. The Burushaski word is something like bai. It's a strange sound, kind of a fricative, lateral, yeah, bar, something like that. The Basque word for barley, garagar, and the Burushaski word for wheat is gur. And finally, I think the word, Basque word for house, eche, is related to Burushaski yesh, which is their word for permanent residence, where you live permanently. And there's another strange layer of Basque vocabulary. And seems to be Egyptian. So the word for seven, saspi, in Coptic, in the Sahidic dialect of Coptic, in the feminine form is sashve. The word for new is similar, the Basque word for new, beri or barri, is similar to Coptic beri, bre, which means new or young. Nahashi, to mix or confuse, is a similar word in Coptic, and maybe a few others, onura, and this word, strange word for rainbow. And I know there are many different words for rainbow in Basque dialects, and this is one of them, where the bow is a elaka, and in Coptic, halik, halak, is a ring. And I'm separating this from the basic vocabulary. These are words that Basque has borrowed, in my opinion, and borrowed from Egyptian, from some, I don't know exactly how this happened. It was probably during the Roman Empire period at some point. There was contact between Basques and Egyptians or Coptic speakers, because say this form of seven is a very late Egyptian form. It's not ancient Egyptian. Well, they had the word, but it was something like safh. And these two consonants traded places. And so this would indicate that this borrowing had to be at a rather late period, that is, during the Roman Empire, probably. But I'd like to find a historical basis for this. The linguistic evidence is there, but I don't know, maybe some of you know how this could have happened. So, come to these conclusions. Modern humans have lived in the Basque country and Gascony and some other surrounding areas for at least 30,000 years. However, it is unlikely that the language of the Paleolithic settlers is directly ancestral to the language we know as Basque, Euskara. The basic core vocabulary, as well as the basic features and elements of Basque grammar, are most compatible with the corresponding features of North Caucasian languages. So the linguistic evidence indicates that a dene-Caucasian language related in some way to the North Caucasian languages was adopted along with a complete package of Neolithic agropastoralism as agriculture and domestic animal husbandry from neighboring cultures around the late 6th century or early 5th millennium BCE. The linguistic features of the oldest Neolithic terms in Basque, with these words for cow, etc., and the grains and crops, indicate that they have the same origin as the most basic layers of lexis, the basic words, i.e. they are all dene-Caucasian. Thank you very much.